Woodcraft has managed to take an essential upgrade to many motorcycles and add a unique flair of style and ingenuity to the design. These kits are known for adding adjustability without sacrificing durability. Woodcraft rear sets provide the ground clearance and grip that racers demand while adding the good looks and style that helps street riders stand out from the crowd. For more on these rear sets, we go to Woodcraft's president, Eric Wood.
So this is our Woodcraft rear sets, and these are meant to withstand the rigors of the racetrack. That's their primary design, is you need the ground clearance that you require, you need the feedback that riders are after with their feet, you need the ability to survive a crash. Those are kind of our main talking points in these things. So as far as being in the right position, we have researched this for a long time, and as far as your front to back offset, we put your feet directly underneath your hips so you're in the ideal athletic position when you're on the motorcycle. As far as the height, you want them as high as they need to be to get off the ground so they never drag, but not necessarily higher than that. If they get too high, you get cramped, it's hard to move around, and doing the things you're supposed to do on the motorcycle become difficult. Now we have, on an average rear set now these days, with this double adjustment foot peg that we have, 12 positions that can go from top to bottom a little over an inch and forward to back about a half an inch. And that window is all we find riders need to get their pegs where they need to be. And so that avoids the big, huge multi-adjustment Swiss cheese plates that we call them, that have all the holes that weaken the rear set. Because the other thing a rear set's got to do is it's got to hold up when it crashes. And so we use 6061 T6 so that if you do crash and it does bend the rear set slightly, you can easily bend it back. And we incorporate some very important features into the foot peg. There are all these steps in the knurled surface of the peg to provide traction, critical to racers. And importantly, there's a break-off section on the end of the peg, the outer 40%. If you hit the peg hard enough, much of the energy of that impact will get through the peg and will break off that outer 40%. Importantly, leaving you with the inner 60%, either finish your day, finish your track day, finish your race, pick your bike up and keep going. And so that if you do bend the rear set a little bit, the 6061 allows you to bend it back as opposed to 7075, which would not. And you've got the energy not all transferred into the bracket. And without the complexity of the multi-piece Swiss cheese brackets, you've got a much simpler piece that's going to hold up longer. More pieces generally incorporates more weak points, and we try and make the rear sets as simple and functional as they can be. So we've been doing this for a long time, and there are a lot of dealers and trackside guys and fellow racers and track day people that have spares for our parts. So if you fall down, you're probably going to be able to find a spare part at the track. The other cool thing is all of our parts are modular. We have 3-piece pedals, so you've got a pivot that rotates, you've got a shaft, which is the part that bends, and you've got a tip, the part that you activate with your toe. Those are all separate, so you can get any individual piece. I don't care if it's a bolt or a shaft or a peg or any individual piece. So if you fall down and bend or break one of our rear sets, you can get any part you need. So it's going to save you a lot of money in the long run. And we make a point to be as customer service oriented as we possibly can. If you call us and we have one in stock, we got to rip the thing apart, no problem. I'll take one bracket out and send it off to you, and we'll get you what you need. Because we're riders too, we want you guys back on the track more than anything else.